Oh, I wonder if that actually works. That would be interesting.
Pop
Can
out,
pop
there
it
you go.
out. There we go. See what's going on here. Put that guy over here. Put that box in another box. Smash it with a hammer. Do the thing. Can't really make that box bigger though. Oh, well, that's okay. Something's making some noise right now.
Yeah, trying to figure out what that is.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Little hiss.
Yeah. That's really weird. I don't know. I have no idea.
Don't think I've ever heard that before out here.
I have not heard that either. Is it the computer? Is it going to explode? Is it because you touched something? It's probably because you touched something.
Could be.
Yeah, it could be. Hi, guys. We've been live for a minute. Can you hear us?
We have. Hello.
Are we here? Can you hear us? Sound okay? All the jazz? Gonna wait for... Why is it on Top Chat again? That's lame.
It really likes Top Chat.
It does like Top Chat. Hello, Chris. How's it going? So we're live, and nobody said that they can't hear us.
It looks like it's working.
Although I really hear fans. Do you guys hear fans? I hear a lot of fans. I think I'm going to change that fan to lower.
That might be a good idea.
Well, that's not going to do it.
There you are.
That's,
That was quite loud.
yeah, it was actually pretty darn loud.
They can hear us in Australia.
Oh, good. Hello, Mackenzie in Australia.
Excellent.
Yes. Good. I'm glad you guys don't hear fans. It's so weird with like all of this technology and everything. We hear literally everything around us, and we're just convinced that it's going to come through. But because of the mic and it has like a noise suppression filter on it, it's not actually the case. So that's really cool. Hey, Shannon. I'm glad that you got some goodies with 10 Days of Thanks. Hi, Joyce. Hello from Northern Ireland. I love it. Hi. How are you? Good. What are you doing? Nothing? Do you want to come over and say hi? You're going to have to come over on this side. Do you want to pop up?
You got it.
Don't die.
There you are.
There you go. You want to say hi to the peoples?
Hi.
Hello. Look up there. The camera's right there.
Okay.
You can say hi right there.
Hi.
Yeah.
You got anything else to say?
Just hi.
Yes.
Hello.
What are you up to today?
Nothing.
Can you talk over here to the mic a little bit closer? Talk a little bit louder so people can hear you.
Yeah.
There you go, cute kid.
Oh,
Oh. So what have you been up to today?
nothing.
Literally nothing?
Yeah.
Doing nothing at all?
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty cool.
I saw you do things. Is your cat all dried out?
Yeah. Kind of. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. That was weird, huh?
Mhm.
I'm going to get over here so I can actually be in the shot too and hang out.
That's a great idea.
How about that? Today was actually a weird day. We bathed the cats. That was a thing that happened. And the cats look really strange when they're wet. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've never seen a wet cat in my life. Not like that. And it was wild. Both of our cats were really weird looking. Oh, somebody's commenting about your hair.
Thank you.
My goodness. You do have quite the curls. They're pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're just going to get lost
Big
in the
girls.
comments now, aren't you?
You're just going to read all the comments. Tell the peoples hello. How was your Thanksgiving?
Hello, how's your Thanksgiving?
How was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
did you do for Thanksgiving? I didn't see you for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did. No, there's no teasing with you. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I went to Grandma's house.
Yeah, with Grandma's house. Somebody else got to cook, which is exactly the way I like it.
Did anyone go with you?
But you guys and Addison.
Oh, we all went to. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Duh. You've had a big week though. What did you do this week?
I don't know.
You moved into your new school.
All right.
Yeah. How do you like the new school?
I love it.
You love the new school. She got a new school. we've been watching it come together and get built in the same property as the other one. Angelina Jolie's gonna fall off the wall, you guys. Yeah, that's what just happened there. Oh God.
No, Angie, don't do it.
You've got so much to live for. Oh, that was scary. That was scary.
RBG Coulter.
Oh,
Can we put it
Oh
back?
God, there's a
do you see
spider.
the spider behind her?
That's a spider.
That's a big spider. This is already going so well.
But Ruth Bader Ginsburg saved.
Yeah,
That's
RBG
already.
saves everybody, so that's good.
That was.
We have a weird wall over there. Almost lost a picture.
And behind it was a spider.
A very big spider.
It's quite a large spider.
Yeah, we're just
I'm just
not
gonna
gonna
let
mess
it
with
be.
that right now.
God,
can pretend it's not there.
It's moving. It's moving.
Oh God.
It's quick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a fast spider.
Don't make
Oh,
it.
it fell.
Did it fall or did it jump? We'll keep watch for it here on the
Oh
bottom.
no.
It's going to come
That was
across.
terrifying. Wow.
It's not happy that we took its Angie home.
We're just gonna work all. We're
May-
just gonna be looking at that space for the rest of the day.
Maybe.
Yeah, so a giant spider has fallen off the wall and then we've lost track of it and we're all going to be a little bit terrified for the
There's
rest
a giant spider in my room, and Addison was screaming, and then we lost track of it, and she kept screaming.
No, it's gone forever.
Yeah.
Yep, it's very scary. Hello, all new peoples in the chat. Hello, Tara. Sam, did the cats get into something? Yeah, actually, they did. And Loki.
They took a bath.
Yeah, they took a bath as a result. Loki had some like stuff stuck to her fur, like around her butt, and I'm like, oh, gross. What happened here? And so we went to go, give her a bath and see if we could get that off. And it was not poop. I thought it was poop, and it was not poop. It was like
was-
glue or gum or something, right?
Yeah, caulking.
Caulk,
Something.
yeah,
She got
something.
into something. She sat in something.
Yeah.
It could have been wood glue. I was wood gluing yesterday.
Oh, it could have been wood glue. Yeah, we've been in construction zones, and the cats are like really curious, and so they're just hanging out down there, and then they roll in the construction debris as we're trying to sweep it up. It's a good time. So yeah, they had to get a bath. Normally, I think you're not supposed to do baths, but they needed a bath.
Gizmo hated the bath, but Loki was perfectly fine with it.
Loki wasn't doing fine when I came in there.
But she wasn't nearly as bad as Gizmo. Gizmo was terrifying.
Really?
I just gave up the ghost. I'm like, okay, quick, run, script, go. Sorry, she didn't even want to be.
Addison had to put on the shampoo while Mom was holding Gizmo.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we'll just pop Gizmo in the shower and turn it on.
We might have to do that. Yeah, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Joyce has bad weather, snow, gale force winds, etc. That sucks.
Yeah, I'll stop complaining about the rain then.
Yeah, it's really rainy though. My hair got so wet just walking over here today, and I don't think it's ever gonna dry out.
They're calling it another atmospheric river, like the one that we had that caused all the flooding up in Bellingham. and all
Great, I love that for us. It's a good time.
It's supposed to go through Monday.
Nice. We might lose power.
And
How'd you like that?
Yay!
up north, they might
Yeah.
be completely flooded out again. I don't think Vancouver's recovered from
The
that.
other day when we lost power for a couple minutes, I just turned off all the lights when the power went back on.
Oh yeah, because you like being in the dark. Because we only lost power for just a hot second. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just decided that you wanted a dark, powerless day.
3 seconds with no light was enough to decide that they should all be off.
Yeah, just turn them all off. I like
I'm a
that.
big fan of that.
Yes.
It's a lot better than leaving them all on everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, Sam, that's kind of what I thought too. I had no idea what they got into, and I thought it's better to just get it off. But honestly, at first, I just thought it was poop, and I'm like, don't you guys take care of that yourself?
What's wrong with you,
You know?
nasty cat?
And yeah, it was not. It was some sort of weird adhesive thing. It was pretty rough, actually. We had to cut it out of her fur, kind of like getting gum in hair. It was like that. Have you ever had gum in your hair?
No, but Addison has.
Yeah, Addison
She's
has.
also had slime in her hair.
Yep, yep.
Slime comes right out, doesn't it?
No,
No?
no. It was sticky
Yeah, the-
slime.
Gross.
Yeah, slime is not really easy. It comes out of nothing.
That's
Slime
why-
is the worst invention in the history of inventions.
I like slime.
Right.
I
next
know
to-
you like
right next to
slime. It's
Play-Doh.
not allowed in my house.
Slime and Play-Doh.
Not in my house.
Terrible.
Yeah. Wow.
Neither one of
Someday
them
when
are
you
flying
grow up,
around
you
in
can
the
have slime in
carpet.
your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to.
And then you'll decide you don't want to clean it up. And you won't
Yeah.
have it either.
Then you will also decide that you dislike slime. Cool. Good talk. Baby wipes. That's a good idea. Baby wipes to clean the cats. I like that. That has to be wildly easier than actually putting them into a tub, because that
Their
was
name
weird.
is Don't Eat the Soap.
Don't eat the soap. They've got a lot of cool names on here. We've got Cabbage Patch soap. That's fun. Isn't that fun?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Someone said the cat fell in a bucket of paint. Can you
Yeah.
imagine that mess?
I know. 'Cause
Especially
you know
if it
that
was Loki. Just soak it. She'd soak up a whole gallon.
would soak up an entire gallon and then just go running through the house. Just
Everywhere.
oh, that would be the worst. Was that a big mess, Sam? Seems like it would probably be a huge mess.
I mean, Gizmo was on top of the refrigerator yesterday, so there's like nowhere they can't go.
I know.
And
It's
you know, if they
wild.
were covered in paint, they would go absolutely everywhere.
Oh yeah, 100%. You have to get a new house at that point.
Look at the last comment.
Slime is so not allowed at my house. My daughter ruined my kitchen table with slime.
There
See?
you are.
There it is.
Slime is terrible.
That happened with Addison, but she ruined the carpet with slime.
It was the carpet. And that's why slime is no longer allowed in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Someone spoils the fun for everyone, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you've made plenty of messes too. You're very silly. So, what are you looking forward to? This entire thing is a Q&A today, and we're also talking about the holidays because today is like officially the kickoff of the holiday season for people that sell stuff. It's Small Business Saturday. And what are you looking forward to at the holidays?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Spending time with my family.
Oh, you're looking forward to spending time with your family?
Mhm.
That's cool. I like that. But we do that all the time.
And getting more art supplies.
Getting more art supplies, I get that.
That's a good one.
Is there anything specific that you want to do, like special that you want to do while spending time with your family?
Put up the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, we got one more tree to put up. We're doing that tonight though. We got the last tree to put up.
I don't know. How many trees do we have?
Well, we've got all the ones for the outdoors, right?
Oh,
Those big,
God.
yeah,
We have almost enough.
almost enough. Next year we'll have a big tree in the middle of the new downstairs living room that's right in the middle of this big open space. So we have a 360-degree tree. We're going to go around the whole tree.
Mom wants it to be as big around as it is tall.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be
So
huge.
it'd be like 8 feet around it.
Yeah, it's going to be a good
across,
time.
I guess.
Huge.
It'll take a while to walk around the
Will
tree.
it be as thick as the trampoline?
That's
Oh, that's pretty
twice
big.
as big.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
I think the trampoline's 15 feet.
Sam says that they still have paw prints on their 100-year-old wood floors. I
Oh,
bet.
God.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, because you don't want to ruin the floor trying to clean that up.
I don't doubt it. Yeah. Oh, see, the Don't Eat the Soap just told us why they got their name. See that?
Yeah.
You guys have definitely tried to eat soap and bath bombs and macarons and stuff a lot before too.
But you make them look just like food.
Some of them look just like food, so I get it.
Those macaron soaps look delicious.
Yes, the bathrooms. Yup. Hi. You want to head inside for a little bit so I can get my seat back? Go check on your sister.
Okay.
Thank you.
After she wants to be alive for a little bit.
Okay, cool. That's a good idea.
Love
Bye, love you too. Okay. Back. Well, I mean, we didn't really go anywhere. But
Welcome back, love.
yeah, I'm getting to sit again. So welcome back for that. Shop situation. I don't know, Curtis, what shop situation do you want filled in on? My holiday season has been amazing. So much so that I think by the end of tomorrow, my website will be completely sold out. And so my holiday season is done, which is very exciting. So that's really, really cool. I was talking to Mom about that yesterday when I went to the house to get second Thanksgiving, you know? And she was
Second
asking,
breakfast.
she's like, so do you have anything that you can make and still continue to sell throughout the month? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I do, but I set into this holiday season saying I wanted to make this much. And so I made that many products to make this much.
Hmm.
And I sold through them.
So it's break time.
My goal has been met. It's break time.
Can you make more stuff and sell it? Can do.
I can do, but I'm not gonna.
Not gonna.
I'm not gonna. And so, yeah, I think it'll be a wildly less stressful December than I've had in years past. And so I'm super looking forward to that, which is actually really good because Mr. Soap and Clay and I, he's taking me on a date to Napa for a couple days. It's going to be fun.
Sounds like a great date.
Yeah, it's going
Yeah,
to
I'm
be a
looking
good
forward
date.
to it.
We're going to be hanging out in Napa.
And it's excellent that you've got your holiday rush all done and over with.
I know, so I don't have to stress over it by the time we're there.
No,
That's
this-
going to be cool.
These past holidays, you've been absolutely buried all the way up to what, like the day before Christmas.
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't do the thing. Hold, please.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going, Sudsers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things, and you are here for day 179 of 365 days of soap, and today we're doing it live. And we are doing it live with a Q&A. We're going to talk about everybody's holidays, how it's going, how your sales have been, how crazy things have been, good high points, low points, all the things, as well as having some adult libations. And that's probably the reason why I forgot to do the thing like 10 minutes ago. Can you fill me up?
So the video starts at like the 15-minute mark.
So the video starts
Everything
at
else
whatever
was just
minute mark we're
chatter.
currently at. Yeah. So, wow, I just did weird things with my hair there. So, yeah, it's I really like the way that I rolled it out this year just because we were concerned about shipping times and inventory shortages and material shortages and whatnot. Actually setting the site up so my preferred sudsers could get the sale, so the 40% off sale for the entirety of 10 Days of Thanks, and shop the holiday shop before everybody else got to. And the preferred sudsers basically cleaned it out. They did a pretty good job. Sold about 60% of the inventory through that. And the rest has gone today. So it's been really good. 10 Days of Thanks is over.
High five.
Oh, God. 10 Days of Thanks is always wild.
It's 10 days of chaos on this end, on your end.
Yeah, it's pretty chaotic. It's weird. It's like every year there are people that manage to make it not fun, and it pisses me off. It's like, dude, I'm giving something away, you know, like, and not just something, not just small things. I'm giving away a crap ton of things. And like when it's all said and done, at the end of all of this, I have given away like $7,000 worth of product.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to.
And spent 10 days listening to random complaints.
And spent 10 days listening to complaints.
You typically change up the format somehow every year, trying to compensate for what went sideways the year before.
Yeah, trying to continue
And
to accommodate.
People are amazing. There's always something new and awful that they come up with after whatever went wrong last year has been taken care of.
Yeah, it's super wild, and it's just so it's always something new. And so next year, Mr. Webman has been wanting me to actually do a more of a points-based system. So the people who have, spent like, $1,000 throughout the year or whatever, they get their pick of everything first, like anything that they want. And then, hi.
What's up, Squeak?
Hello.
Who's gonna bail on in?
Wow, you are just coming in like a wrecking ball over here.
Hey,
Hold
come
on,
here.
I'm going to
Come over
move
here.
my glass.
Squeak, come over here.
And you can come over here, maybe between me and Dad.
We can get you up here.
Oh, you're getting so big.
I strained myself.
No, you're just gonna read it too. You're
The
right
camera's
here.
right there. You can talk to people. I know it's
I know
easy
it's
to get
hard
lost in
because
the
you see
comments.
yourself everywhere, but right here is where you are. So say hi over here. Look.
Hello.
Good job.
Hello. I'm not gonna.
Hey, look,
Hello.
Sock Monkey said hi, Scout, in the comments.
Oh, look, Sock Monkey said hi, Scout. Don't yell next to the mic, please, baby. Normal voice, okay?
Hello, sis.
Good job. Thank you. I appreciate that. You don't want to hurt anyone's ears because you might not think it, but you don't have to talk super loud when you have
True.
this thing here. I am really bad at that. I talk loud regardless.
Talking a little bit quieter than your normal voice.
Yeah.
You're good.
Mr. Soap and Clay is such a turd. It's 10 days of chaos. Yeah, but that's it. That's the thing.
You should be around here for those 10 days.
Yeah, and it's just it's nuts. But yeah, no, this year it was people like complaining about how fast everything went. And it's like, I know that was going to be an issue this year because we gained probably an extra 2,000 subscribers to the newsletter just for me promoting on the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
And so now it became like thousands and thousands of people are going for 10 devices and clicking that button at the same time.
Yeah, they're saying things like, well, I clicked it 12 seconds after you posted, after you sent the link.
Yeah, and it's like you and 8,000 other people.
Yeah,
So
it's comparable to, a smaller scale ticket master for a concert that's going to be sold out. You're trying to get Taylor Swift concerts, and there are hundreds of thousands of tickets, across the country.
right.
They're still sold out in 15, 20 seconds.
Right.
You're all done.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter
It's still the same
how
thing.
quick you were.
It is definitely
You
just
did
a
that.
scale of, yeah. Oh, yeah. For hours I was online. Hi. Oh, thank you for the hug. Mm.
Hey, what do you know about 10 Days of Thanks, Squeak?
Yeah, can you? I'm hurting. Oh, thanks. Oof. Hurting my back there, babies.
I don't know.
You don't know about that thing that Mom does?
You know about 10 Days Thanks?
I don't
You
know.
never paid
No.
attention? You grew up in a soap shop. You're just enjoying
Yeah, it
yourself
literally
off
is
your
what
life.
capitalism is, for sure. Tara, I think you asked earlier what we're drinking. Nothing fancy. We're drinking mimosas, which seems weird to be drinking at night. But I was in a mimosa mood. So,
Strawberry mimosa.
strawberry mimosas. So we use strawberry sparkling wine and orange juice, and it's pretty delightful. There was a peach one that we tried too, that we took over to my mom's house for Thanksgiving, because my mom likes us to be there at the butt crack of dawn. And by butt crack of dawn, I mean noon. So I'm like, well, it's totally mimosa time then. And we brought over some peach sparkling wine, and it was delightful.
Please don't just take that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Talk all you like.
Yep.
It's
You
not-
can't be making weird noises next to the microphone.
I'm
it's not
happy I'm
sound
here.
effect time.
No,
I'm
it's
happy
not.
I'm here.
What?
I'm happy I'm here.
I'm happy you're here too. It's good to see you. So
Someone-
we just asked Aowen what she was looking forward to the most with the holidays. What are you looking forward to?
Wait, for the holidays?
Like, what do you want to do during this season of awesomeness?
Go to grandma's again.
Well, you want to go to grandma's? We'll be doing a lot of that for sure. We'll be going over and making cookies and holiday candy. We will probably be going to look at lights. Maybe we can go back up to that light place we went to with Mama Kate and Daddy Uncle Flinch.
Oh, they're like Christmas village.
That was a cool place, right?
Everyone is saying hi to me.
Yes.
Why is everyone saying hi to me?
Because they like you. Why don't you say hi back?
Hola.
It's very cool, huh?
Yes.
This is a kid that's been dying for a YouTube channel forever. So
But the one thing is, no, I'm just gonna tell Awen the name off because they told my name off. Awen told everyone that's watching this my name.
that's true. I don't really. Oh gosh, look what Sock Monkey said. There is. You just reminded us. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you
What?
for that.
Yeah, we watched it jump off the wall. It was kind of scary.
It was a really big one too. It's over there somewhere. Yeah, we're pretty scared. We don't know where it went. I forgot about it. I know, me too. I know, me too. But yeah, so we were asking Awen about what else she wanted to do for the holidays. Do you want to do anything else?
I want to go to Disneyland.
Oh, you want to go Disneyland for Christmas? Oh, wow. You got some high goals there. Okay. That's cool. I don't even think we're allowed in Disneyland yet.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
What did we say about the making weird noises next to
Oh,
the
yeah,
mic?
stop.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. So anything else that you're looking forward to for the holidays?
Reading comments on YouTube.
Reading comments on YouTube? Is that your most new favorite thing to do ever?
I want to say one thing real
What?
quick. Awen, why did you chat LOL in the chat? You don't need to chat that.
Because she's laughing out loud that you freaked out about the spider, probably. Oh, cats do eat spiders. We had to get Gizmo away from a hornet, a wasp.
A wasp, yeah.
A wasp. She was beating the crap out of a wasp. Going toe to toe with a wasp. And we're like, okay, get rid of the cat, kill the wasp.
Yeah, she was just hanging out the windowsill, batting it around.
Batting it around.
And it nearly happened again, like 3 days later. I have no idea where the wasps came from.
Yep.
How are these wasps coming in our house?
We don't know. I don't know how the wasps got in.
Yeah, it was
How
really
are
weird.
wasps getting in our house? I mean, there was a little wasp that got in my school.
Yeah, a wasp gets into all kinds of places. Bugs are going to bug, babe. It's part of the thing.
Open a door and they follow you in.
They do. You know? You want to head back inside and hang out with your sister for a little bit?
Never.
Please. Thank you. Appreciate you. You can come back later. Wow, that was loud. Bye.
Bye.
See you later. You're so weird. Thank you for the huggies. Oh, thank you for the huggies. You're so sweet. All right. Let it go. Thank you. Bye, babies. Go have some fun.
I put the dog in my lip.
Weird. Don't do that. That's
Run
unsanitary.
along, read some books.
Bye, baby. Bye. She watches too much JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa. Bye. But yeah, no, it was good. We had a good time with 10 Days of Thanks. I'm glad it's over. I have not touched my orders today. I just know that I have a crap ton of them because I keep getting notifications. And I decided to not do anything for my Small Business Saturday. I've worked up to this. And so for the first time ever, I got to hang out with my kids on this day and wash some cats. Really.
It has been an interesting Small Business Saturday for you.
Yeah, it really is. It's been crazy. But yeah, we are getting ready to pour a new epoxy countertop for our downstairs bathroom. So we will be doing that tomorrow.
Yes.
And that will be very exciting. Using micas.
I really enjoy doing that.
Yeah,
it's
it's fun.
Pour epoxy on everything.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. For sure. Curtis says that they're on whose side? Scout's side about Disneyland?
Yeah.
I mean...
I think you said earlier, yeah, you said just went to Disneyland.
Yeah, they did go to Disneyland recently. We have other things planned. But we can't talk about it.
Because they're on the...
Because they're on the chat. So... Oh, your cats are trying to kill your Olants? What's an Olant? Does it mean plants, or is an Olant a thing? That could be a thing. I don't know all the things, so that could totally be a thing.
I was right next to P on the keyboard. I'm going to go with plants.
I'm going to go probably plants. Well, it sucks either way. Hi from Australia. Hi, Suzanne. But yeah, no, it was a really good day. How was everybody's Small Business Saturday? Did anybody go do any booths or fairs or anything? You tired? You want to partake in adult libations too? Thank you.
Welcome.
Sam, actually, yeah, and Joyce, in a couple days, I am going to be releasing a video for an epoxy countertop pour, and I'm calling it soap content because I'm using micas that I normally use for soap. And it's going to be my new soap countertops, but I think we're going to end up filming the counter that we're doing tomorrow too, because I lost some of the footage of putting the micas like actually into the epoxy. So for the soap countertops that we poured, quite a few months ago. So I think we're going to film this one too. So you'll get to see our bathroom countertop, which will be exciting.
Yay. I'm excited to see I really want the transition from the countertop to the backsplash to be seamless. So
Yeah.
the pattern, runs up.
Well, in order to do that, it's just like Stone Coat epoxy set or whatever, Stone Coat countertops.
Mm-hmm.
In order to do that, we actually have to put the backsplash and the countertop right next to each other.
Yeah.
And then pour it over the top, and then in like 30 minutes, you separate it, and then everything will...
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I want the pattern to run up the wall.
So that's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to that one.
I am too.
And it's just one step closer to pouring our kitchen countertops, which we are also doing with an epoxy. So
everything is practice for the kitchen counters because they need to be immaculate.
Yeah, the kitchen counters need to be perfect, and there's a crap ton of them.
There's
like
a lot of surface area.
It's going to be so much.
Especially if we pull the island in with the counters.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that would be cool too, actually. We'll talk about layout, but you could make the pattern extend from the counters onto the island.
Yeah. Fun. I love you too, Scout.
They both ran inside and hopped on you.
Right. Yeah. Someone in Mad Mike has posted about doing kitchen counters with, oh, that's cool. I like that. You did a caravan lifestyle show. Lotions are fun. Somebody's been watching Downton Abbey all day. Curtis has been. That's awesome. Tried to wash a cat and it did not go well. He had to replace a shower curtain. This was my fear. I actually put on work gloves to bathe them and long sleeves, which is weird because you guys watch enough of my videos to know that I very rarely have long sleeves on when I'm making soap to protect myself. For the cat, I'm like, oh, I'm going to protect myself. This is not going to be a good thing. So I washed them with long sleeves and gloves, like big, thick work gloves, because I was terrified of them just, killing me, really. They're predators.
They've got very sharp claws.
I'm not a predator.
I'm a vegetarian.
I'm a vegetarian. That was a weird comment at Thanksgiving. That was a weird conversation.
It's like you dropped a
Christ.
bomb on them.
I know. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, it was. That became the topic of conversation.
It's just
the
a
rest of the
thing. Why are
evening.
you guys so concerned with what I'm going to eat? I just,
No, they're concerned with what you're not going to eat. That's
yeah,
what they...
I know. It was just very, very weird. See, Cabbage Patch, I haven't trimmed their nails yet. That makes me a really bad person, but I'm terrified to do that too. And the nail trimming all goes to him. Mr. Soap and Clay takes care of trimming the nails of all the animals. So he's got to do that.
I've never in my life trimmed a cat's nails.
I know, me neither.
I guess up until a year ago, I'd never trimmed a guinea pig's nails either.
I don't even know how you get the nails to come out.
You just like squeeze the paw, like make it pop out.
Seems mean.
Oh.
They
I
have
mean,
scratching
maybe
posts.
they'll just cooperate and throw them all out for you.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's not going to happen.
We could have also just clipped them as they were doing that and hanging on for dear life to my,
Just sort of
post.
snipping the ends off.
All right, let's keep going with your bath.
So that's what we'll do. We'll drop them in the bath and then trim the nails.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Because all the claws come out.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Anybody have anything else fun that went on for their small business Saturday? Any big wins? I like wins. My win really is, though, this year that I am just going to be done by mid-December and just be done.
Yeah, the fact that you're even able to leave for a couple of days and go to Napa is leaps and bounds better than every other holiday season.
Seriously.
You've always been non-stop all the way up until just right before Christmas.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. I've always just been a million miles a minute and trying to throw all of the kid and family stuff in along with everything. And so I'm burned out. Like you could see in, all the videos last year from like October to December 24th. I'm just getting increasingly more frenetic,
Uh-huh.
because it's a lot.
It's
It's a lot. Yeah. An episode on products for pets. Skylight. I've done so. I've done a couple pet shampoos with recipes and a pet bath bomb video with recipes. Kind of formulated for dogs. I think someone said earlier in the chat that they make shampoos for cats.
Yeah.
I haven't done so. But yeah, whoever did, they probably had some information for you too, which is awesome. And I think I might be doing another shampoo video, a Sindet shampoo video in the new year, because I think it's time to revisit it. Also, I want to play with a lot of questions that people have been asking about, like substituting like SCI for SLSA and stuff, and like bubble bars or Sindet recipes and stuff like that. And so I thought we might want to do some deep dives on the detergents, the detergent additives or whatever, so people sort of can better understand what they're for. I know that in a video in year 1, I think it was during the Sindet shampoo video, I really talked about what these different detergents do, like the cationic and the anionic, and what their uses are. But I'm pretty sure that video in and of itself was only like 12 minutes long. So I was just going a million miles a minute and just word vomiting. And so it probably could do for a revisit and a bigger deep dive, so we can all understand Sindets and stuff like that.
Cabbage Patch, you should make a video on trimming cat nails.
Yeah,
I would watch that for
you
sure.
should do that for sure. That would be wild. I would love to see that tutorial. It's got to be better than the last cat tutorial we looked at on the YouTubes, trying to decide if it's a girl or a boy. And we're looking at Gizmo's butt, and we're like, I don't know.
It doesn't match the illustrations.
I don't know. Rewind it. Still don't know. Got creepy at some point. It's like, Jesus Christ, who cares?
It got creepy nearly immediately.
Yes, it doesn't matter what if it's a girl or a boy. Oh, I'm glad you love the deep dives, Cauldron Hill. I love them too. It feels like it's been a hot minute since we've done one though. And that's because of 10 Days of Thanks. I have to release the same content like every day for whatever. And then we have Vlogmas coming up. So I think the next deep dive is on cocoa butter, and it'll be in like 2 weeks. So it's coming up.
Did you just say you're going to do a deep dive on detergents? Or
Yeah,
you need to?
I think I'm going to. Bye, Sam. Have fun with libations with the in-laws.
Hopefully you all get along and it's not a terrible idea.
Yeah. So Cabbage Patch makes shampoo for cats. It does a liquid soap. I love that. That's very cool. The local winter market. How was that? That's what I'm hoping, Cabbage Patch. I'm thinking Gizmo at this point is definitely old enough that it's a girl. But as all of you guys pointed out when I introduced Gizmo to you guys, she's a calico, so she's probably not a boy. Which is weird in and of itself. That's wild. It's only 1 in 3,000 calicos are boys.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Just crazy. What is that?
Is this some sort of mutant strain that makes the calico?
I get maybe. I have no idea.
I've always felt like calicos were just a very common cat. Everyone's had or has a calico.
Right. Well, and that's just the hair pattern, right? That's just the coat pattern. That's not even what type of cat it actually is.
Yes, what I thought.
So
I could be wrong. I don't know cats.
Yeah, I don't know anything about cats either. But 1 in 3,000 are actually boys. I didn't know that. And Aowen's coming in and saying Gizmo is a tortoise shell. We've decided that maybe Gizmo's a tortoise shell.
Not a calico.
Not a calico.
And I don't know the difference.
It's... I don't know.
Aowen likely knows more than I do.
Probably. All orange cats are almost always boys. That's wild.
See, that at least I have some background in. I had an orange cat and it was a boy.
Yeah. That's wild. So Garfield, that makes sense. Garfield's a boy. Yeah. Gizmo or Loki is as big as Garfield these days.
That cat's huge.
Oh my God, that cat got so fat. I don't even know if it's fat though, because we just gave her a bath and she's got a lot of fur, so she went down to normal cat size when her fur wasn't all poofed, but just looking at her, she is exponentially bigger than Gizmo.
She didn't really go down to normal cat size. With all of her hair wet, she was still twice the size of Gizmo.
She likes to eat. That chick has a big belly. It's wild.
It's a big cat.
Claw caps. What are claw caps? I know nothing about any of this. Oh my God. This is a whole new world.
Everyone knows about cats except us.
Yeah.
The Cordy has a black base coat. That's not a Gizmo.
Oh, yeah, no. She's mostly
Gizmo's
white.
White.
Yeah.
There you are, Sock Monkey. She's probably a calico.
You had a hayride. Man, hayrides always sound so cool. Hayrides, the idea of a hayride is just completely and totally so much. It's just so idyllic and perfect and awesome. And then I get into the back of the thing or the back of a sleigh or whatever. And I'm just so I'm just supposed to sit here? Is this the thing? I'm going to look around at the scenery. I
think a hayride in
then it stops being as fun.
Washington would be miserable.
Because of the rain?
You're sitting in a tractor full of hay, or a trailer full of hay, pulled by a tractor doing 3 miles an hour while it's pissing rain on
And
you.
it's going to be rain. Rubber tips for your cat claws. Oh, that's a cool idea. Humane alternative to declawing. Yeah, we won't declaw for sure.
But how do you put them on?
I
You
could put
glue them on like fake nails.
I could put some cut some claw caps on. That sounds like a great idea.
It'd be funny to do that and then watch them fight.
Yeah,
Or go in the scratching post.
it would be super weird. It'd be so freaking weird. Oh my God.
Well, we got to do it just to witness that.
The kids would stop getting scratched as much. That would be nice. Because those poor kids, they're just scratched to shit.
When they bring it on themselves.
Yeah, the cats never scratch me.
No.
They come up and hang out and just sleep on my neck.
Yeah, they only scratch you when they're trying to get away.
Yeah. They just climb up and they just fall asleep right here. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to make dinner here. Can you get down?
They do occupy and sleep in weird places.
They do. It's weird. What's up, DeGurley? Yeah. So that sounds like everybody's had a really cool day about Small Business Saturday.
The wrench icon. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Emerance, I think, started the chat. Who knows how long ago. And she was a wrench, so she was there too. Oh, cool. Awen is figuring out, oh no, you've been watching cat videos all day anyway. You've been doing that. That's literally been your day. I don't think you're doing it for research purposes. I think you're doing it for cute cat purposes while snuggling the cats because they went through a traumatic experience today.
The cats needed a snuggle.
They come with glue. Oh.
Yeah, she put them on like fake nails.
They come in all colors and they glitter. Oh, come on. We're doing it.
You're going to bedazzle the cats.
We're doing it. That's perfect. Well, because I have all this brand new freaking furniture coming into the house and all of these other bespoke pieces that I've like upholstered and done, stuff with. And I don't want them to get destroyed, It's like right now they do their little scratchy scratch thing on the old IKEA couch that's going away. So I'm like, stop it. But also I don't care. So it's like,
but eventually we have
it.
to take the thick, heavy blankets off of the new furniture and actually use it.
Exactly. And so that would be cool. I would like my furniture to not get destroyed. That's a good idea. Thanks for the claw caps thing. That's amazing. That's
and then
really...
we'll teach the girls how to put them on.
Yeah.
Because they would like doing that too.
Yeah. We would go...
That way it actually gets maintained. Because we're both going to do it once and then forget about it.
I won't. Getting to bling out a cat? I've had so much fun painting my nails through all of this. It's been wild since I grew nails again. Or for the first time ever. So, that's cool. I love the idea of claw caps, for sure. Any tips on how to increase winter market sales when you're not so well known and just starting out and selling? Honestly, Joyce, the biggest thing is being not afraid to like talk to people, right? Just strike up a conversation with them at your booth and don't make it about the sale. Just make it about them. Make it about some weird thing that you saw while walking in or some awesome item that you saw over there and how you're interested in going to check that out later. Just like strike up a rapport and you would be surprised at how often people buy. Probably because they feel guilty that they just took your time to just have a nice chat and then they buy and then they become customers that repeat and come back. So that would be my biggest thing with events. Tablescapes. I know that everybody always freaks out about Tablescapes and what they're going to do for their setup and their booth and everything. And I have seen thousands of different booth setups. I have done probably at least dozens of different booth setups and they've all been very complicated, very over the top, and it's not necessary. You need a couple boxes, right? Like the little baskets, the bins that you can get at Michael's or whatever. You turn them upside down. You can make them stackable so you can have a tiered thing. But also if you get them in different sizes, you can put them inside each other for easy transport out of the event. Or you can use them to put your inventory in and then put the box down and put like a row of soaps and then do a tiered thing. So it gets up to kind of eye level or close to for shopping purposes. And that's really it. That's a nice, beautiful display. It's simple, it's stunning, and you don't have to break your neck on it. So that doesn't actually help sales a whole lot. The complexity of your arrangement. Hi.
Yeah, you don't have to have freestanding walls and full truckloads of fixtures.
Well, that's
to
us.
set up a booth.
That's what we do for booths.
We did some of that.
It was stupid. That's why I started a soap shop. He got tired of literally setting up a shop at every event that we went to.
It took a little while, yeah. What's up, Sock Monkey?
I was on FaceTime Friday. The coverings, and their elves on the shelves are there.
Cool. That must mean they have the tree up.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. They don't have the tree up yet, though. They're not getting it till next week. Wild. I wonder if your elf's going to show up tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we search the house just in case they're already here?
Yeah, go look around. It's a good idea. You might see them in the weirdest of places. Your elves are very mischievous.
So we're putting the Christmas tree up tonight?
Yep. We're going to do that thing.
Okay. They might be here tomorrow.
Then they might be here tomorrow. Once the Christmas tree goes up, that's the rule, right?
Yeah, they might be hiding in the peppermint tub again because we bought more peppermint.
Yeah. I forgot where I put that tub.
Yeah, where's that peppermint tub?
I think I ate them all.
Well, then there's more room for elves.
I'm gonna go look for the eggs.
Okay, sounds good, baby.
I love you.
I love you too. Yeah, Elf on the Shelf. That's a thing.
You just thought the holidays were going to be easy.
They get into really crazy times, our elves on the shelves. There was one day where one of the elves melted Olaf with a hairdryer. And that was crazy. And then the next day, we wake up to find that same elf completely frozen in like a Tupperware container that became ice because Elsa was there freezing the elf. They get into weird things.
And we
Yes.
sleep right through it. That's the crazy thing.
I know. We sleep right through it. Like they running hair dryers and finding a Tupperware thing to put the elf inside, and Elsa didn't wake us up for that. Like, it's wild. Had no idea how they can continue to be so weird and crazy, but they certainly are. It's Elf on the Shelf season. Yes. Mensch on a bench. What's that? It's cool. Yeah, no, Curtis, it literally was something to the effect of just open a shop. We were at an event at this place in Tacoma, and he went upstairs to get some food and do the thing. And he comes back down. He's like, "So you know there's shops up there, right? And there's like a space for rent." And everything was born from there. It was great.
We cannot move an entire store and set it up every weekend somewhere else. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, just set it up
Set it
here.
up.
Just keep it here forever.
I mistakenly thought that we'd just set it up one time, though.
Oh yeah,
We'd just build
no,
out the store and be done.
because that's the thing. I still get bored and want to mix everything up every few weeks and months and whatever. And so every season, essentially, he was always at either both of my shops, having to move new stuff around. And now we're going to expand it and all build this new thing. So it didn't actually ever take away any of your work. Let's be honest.
It spaced it out.
Yeah, it spaced it
It
out.
was bigger projects less often.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Still quite often.
And now instead of building out soap shops, you're building a whole house.
Also built a shop.
Well, yeah, but now we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80%. 90%.
Oh, the siding.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
The deck.
Yes, Curtis, we moved the shop again. It's been a good time. It's been a lot of fun for sure.
It's a blast.
Yeah. So that's the epoxy pour that I'm going to show you guys in a couple days. Will be of the soap countertops, which is cool. And yeah, Atomic Elf, easy setup and tear down does make a huge difference. If you're already stressed out and tired by the time your booth is set up, you don't want to do it anymore.
But you have to,
know?
because they won't let you leave your stuff there.
But you have to because you're there for 6, hours and you're not allowed to leave. So a sales calendar of seasons. I don't know what that means. But yes, we have a new shop and it's been really cool. And I like it a lot. Great commute time.
It is a much shorter commute.
Yeah,
than
it's
you
a
previously
wickedly
had.
short commute. Yeah, yeah. And the last one was only like 15 minutes, so I don't know why I'm complaining, but you have to drive for an hour and a half. Yeah.
Minimum.
Oh, how do I plan and coordinate my sales calendar for the year? Yeah, so I do. I keep track of all that for sure. Like, we are already in the process of, we've already designed the January soaps and bath bombs and lotions and all the things, right? All the products. We've already designed them. And so now, as soon as we get all of the orders out from what today has been, we'll start the making process. And so we sort of look at what we want to sell, what sort of events are going on in that particular month, be it like a national ... day or, just a cool reason to promote a sale or do something. And we sort of build our inventory around that and then have, theoretically best case scenario, you also get all of your marketing in order. So your Instagram posts already ready to go and scheduled, 6 weeks in advance. So you don't even have to think about it. Same with the coupon code, just dropping on the website and your, newsletter going out and all of that jazz, like everything for 10 days of thanks. That was all automated. And I had created all of that 6 weeks ago. And so it went out when it went out. And I just had to remember to do all the when I did all the face videos, what time I had set for all of those to go out. So I could tell you guys. So I do keep up with the calendar to do all that. And we try to keep things on theme and keep it all within limited edition. We've been doing that really a lot in the last year. And I love that. I mean, I really do. People ask me, like just I think yesterday or today, somebody asked me when the coffee soaps will be back in stock on Facebook, and I'm like, they're not. They're gone. And I like that. I like that because I think from a consumer perspective, it promotes the buy it right now. There's no reason to not buy it right now, especially considering I always do sales, right? Associated with every single product drop. So there's no reason for you not to freaking buy it right now. It's going to be the best price and you're guaranteed to get it. 2 weeks from now, that's not so. And so working it that way, it allows me to actually just stick to each month and the theme that I want to go with and the days that I want to put sales out and do things. So yeah, I do that. It's fun. It's a good idea. It requires you to be really, really on top of your shit though. And most of the time I'm not. So there have been plenty of years wherein I have gotten around to making the Christmas soaps on like October 15th, which need to go up for sale on November like 20th, right? There have been lots of those years too. So
You still got them shipped out in time.
yes.
It worked out.
And the new Soapprentice, she's great. She's great.
The McRib.
The McRib. Did
Yeah,
somebody
let's
talk
talk
about the
about it, yeah.
McRib?
It's why the McRib isn't offered all year round. We were just talking about this.
We were literally just talking
Because
about
they
that.
want you to have time to forget how awful it is.
They do. They want you to have time to forget how bad it is.
And then you get it again.
Yeah, I literally did that last weekend because we were at McDonald's and it says the McRib is back, and I'm like, oh, I'll have one of those guys. That sounds delightful. Look at that picture. Looks good. It was not good. It tasted very, very bad. That thing is terrible. I don't know why people are into that. It's
But
gross.
it does look delicious.
Yeah, it looks amazing. On the picture, it looks great.
But you should be able to remember from a year ago that it's terrible.
This is not
I
good.
did
Very
this
bad.
last year, and
This is not
that's
good.
not good.
Yeah. I am feeling good. Hi, Emerance. You're back. You actually started the live chat, but it looked like you had started it a few hours ahead, which was cool. I liked that. And I am feeling good. Actually, today is awesome. I got to not be stressed today. And actually, my stress levels, now that we are at Small Business Saturday, I think are just going to continue to go down because my website's almost sold out. Like, I think the only thing that's really on there in like any sort of real quantities right now are my beer and wine soaps, because I always have literally thousands of those at all times.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure I have like 2 Tyler Durdens left. I'm out of stock on Am I Bright. Like, it's not just the holiday line that's gone. The website's
Everything.
just gone.
That's amazing.
No, it's cool. It's cool because I'm going to end up with bare shelves and I'm going to be mad stressed, mad freaked out. Like, oh my God, I have to fill the shelves. And then I get to fill them and you
With
feel
whatever
like
you
you're
like.
doing something. Yeah. Oh, so they changed? The McRib was disgusting this year? Does it normally taste better? I don't know. Yeah.
Only thing good about the McRib is the barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
You can put barbecue sauce on anything, though.
you can.
Even at McDonald's, they'll put barbecue sauce on any.
Yeah, and
regular
it's
burger.
so good. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I look at the skylight at dusk. I look at the calendar and I decide when I want to start the marketing process and when I want the sales and everything. And again, I schedule that out as far in advance as I can. And so it gets weird, honestly. You very rarely kind of know what actual season that you're in because you're doing it, 6-8 weeks in advance. And so that can be a bit of a challenge because like my brain is already in January and it's not even November right now, right? And it's weird. But honestly, it's an afternoon that you sit down and you look at the calendar and go, this is the date for this. So that means I have to have all my products ready by this time, which means I have to start my advertising here. And it somehow works out.
Yeah, you're working in Christmas while you're existing in Halloween.
Right. Yeah, totally. It's completely wild. And so I think this next year for the channel, I'm actually going to start doing videos for Christmas and stuff. More like in July, like doing a Christmas in July theme, just to get everybody in the mindset of now it's time to start your lines. Now it's time to get your inspiration.
Right.
Because you figure it out. The earlier you figure it out, the better equipped you are to be just like me right now. And I'm going to be done. Like the site's sold out. I'm good.
Yeah, you'll even be done shipping.
Yeah, I'll be done shipping. I won't have anything to worry about once we get to Napa. So
Excellent.
So excited for Napa. I don't
Lovely.
even know wine. I don't drink wine. I'm not a wine person, but it's a beautiful resort, and I'm just gonna hang out in our big tub or in the pool cabana. Probably not. It's probably gonna be cold.
Yeah, it's still going to be a little chilly.
Yeah.
Central California's not super warm in the winter.
Yeah.
Although it's not really winter yet, is it?
But it's probably not gonna be raining.
It shouldn't be.
Really hoping it's not.
But either way,
I hate the
you can relax in the room,
Yes.
whether it's raining or not.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Atomic Elf, yes, that's like a main focus of it's a requirement for year 3 content, actually. That's going to be the main focus of year 3. Especially if I want to continue doing daily videos, like doing another round of 365 days of soap, which I haven't decided if I'm going to do or not. But if I do, the only way that it will work is with soap makers' participation. And so essentially using, well, I can't tell you guys because that's for year 3. But yes, definitely going to be doing that.
It has been considered.
Yeah. Skylight for recording videos long in advance for down days. It's like I have an epoxy video coming out in a few days, and that process was actually filmed back in like August, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yes, sometimes there's just footage that never got released, and I'm like, I don't know what to talk about today. Let's do this. And so yeah, there's always a backlog of footage, and that reminds me I still need to go fix my new hard drive.
Yeah, we need to look at that.
Yeah. It's just because it's Napa, it's the air. I'm looking forward to the air in Napa. I'm just looking forward to being out of the Pacific Northwest. I haven't been on a trip since before COVID started.
Yeah, COVID put a hamper on everything.
Yeah. And in 2020, we actually had a lot of trips planned. We were going to be going to Disneyland and Hamilton in New York and Taylor Swift concert in LA. And we didn't get to do any of it. So I'm super excited to do this little trip. It's going to be cool. Really excited to go to Disney too. I need to get my travel agent person over at the 3 A's on it. So we can rebook that because I think that should be cool. Curtis, actually, I think we're going to do that. And I'm going to tell you guys because, you're here now and that's awesome. I think we're going to do that, but it's going to be from an idea that Scout had. She wants us to each make a self-portrait in soap. And I think that's pretty amazing. So then Mr. Soap and Clay can make a soap too. It can be his first time ever making a soap. And also it's going to be, now let's make it incredibly hard and not fun because now you have to do some artistry too.
All these years not making soap.
Yeah, never.
Give it a shot.
You've never done soap. It's really wild.
This, everyone should have very low expectations.
Yeah.
It works or it doesn't.
It's just so.
I've got an excellent
right?
teacher, yeah.
Our kid, yeah, Scout's gonna teach you.
Oh, never mind. It works or it doesn't.
Our kids make soap. You'll be fine.
She's a catastrophe.
And she's still fine. She does a good job.
She does a good job making. I don't know about teaching me.
Right.
Just throw that in there. Whip up a little of that.
Travel before the new COVID variant arrives in full force in the U.S. I know. I heard that we're rolling back. We're putting in place some more restrictions, like starting on the 29th or something, while they're working that out. It's like South Africa and like 7 other countries or something. And as soon as I read that, I'm like, oh God. This is why you just don't schedule things. Like you should never schedule a vacation, never schedule a trip. Just like if on a Tuesday you wake up and it's like, I feel like going to X, Y, or Z. Obviously, these things have to be close. You can't just go take a trip abroad that quickly because I'm not that cool. But you just have to on a Tuesday wake up and like, you know what sounds good, Napa? And just leave in a week's time to be able to. Otherwise, yeah, things get crazy with all of a soap inspired by Sean Connery. That sounds like fun.
That does sound like fun.
Yeah. You like Sean Connery.
I do indeed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Big
Hi,
fan.
Christiane. I'm glad that you're a new sub. Welcome to the Sudzer family. I'm glad that you're liking the videos. A bald shave soap. Somebody asked in one of the comments on one of the soap paste videos and then I lost it. So many comments just disappear. I don't even know what the hell happens. But I don't get to see them all because there's a lot of them that like I have like over 500 videos I think at this point, and I get comments on old ones and new ones all day long, right? And so some of them just disappear, and also some of them I just don't ever get to see. But this particular one I did see, and they were asking about how to turn the soap paste into a shave soap. I'm pretty sure I did one of those videos, right? I'm not asking you because there's no way. If someone's going to know, it's going to be one of these guys because these guys are great with the sleuthing of the channel. But I'm pretty sure we've done a shave soap out of soap paste before.
I
think
just
in
use
year
your
one.
standard shave soap on my head
Yeah.
because it's for shaving and shaving my head.
Like the crops that I make?
Yeah, with the brush.
Yeah. Love that. Those
Lather
are
it up.
so good.
Yeah.
Those shave crops are amazing. But yeah, you could do a thing. Got to do it all in glass too to demonstrate all the zero etching that happens because glass is inert. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have to do the whole thing in glass. Exactly.
I live for glass.
Yes. It's your whole thing.
It's my livelihood right there.
Yeah. This is the whole thing. I don't know, Emerance. We might still do daily vids in year 3. But like I said, we would be... See, Patricia knows. I told you somebody was going to know. I knew that I'd done that. But I didn't have...
My grandfather used to plan everything, even plan spontaneous
Yeah,
podcasts.
that's awesome.
It's fun time now, children.
We get fun time for 1 hour. Ready, go.
Are you having fun?
We're having fun. Smile. We're having fun.
Fun time's over.
No more fun time. All done for you.
Back to work.
In year 1. That's what I thought, Patricia. Thank you. But yeah, Emerance, I think I might still do daily content in year 3, but it's going to, again, require a lot of other soap makers participation and collaboration. And I have a really fun idea that I think is going to be freaking cool and how we're going to do that. But it's going to be other people getting to make the soaps and the things and me just commenting on and whatever. So I'll be like Simon Cowell, except a nice Simon Cowell. What's a nice person?
There are
Judge.
plenty of judges
That are nice.
Not Simon Cowell.
Yeah. Like everybody in the Great British Bake Off. They're so
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. What's that other... The one recently that the kids were watching.
That food one and like the Magic Kingdom?
Yeah,
the Magic
yeah.
Kingdom
They
of
got that Magic Garden
Stock
thing.
Monkey. What is the name of that show? I was obsessed with that. That was magical.
Yeah, that was
Dual
cool.
eye and exfoliating in year 1. See? I've done it. The coronavirus is so high in Wisconsin, in the east part of the state, we were in critical and hospitals are full again. Yeah, that's crazy, Nicole. Actually, Mr. Soap and Clay's dad had a surgery scheduled in Colorado about a month or so ago that got canceled for the same reason. And that sucks. Like, that's freaking horrible.
Yeah, I occasionally hear that we're up and down in Washington, but I occasionally hear that we're at near capacity again
Right.
in our hospitals.
Right. Yeah, so that becomes terrifying. That was my whole point at the beginning of all of this. It was, okay, let's all do our part and remove ourselves from the equation just in case, I don't know, I have a heart attack and need to go to the hospital.
Right.
Yeah,
you-
because all of those
you
other
need
things
them to
still
have some
continue to
space.
happen. So let's keep ourselves
all
from
of-
getting this.
All of the things that we use hospitals for, those continue to occur.
Right, exactly.
But ours has been weird because it's like we're at 100% capacity, and then 2 weeks later we're at 40 and everything's fine. But then it sparks back up again.
Yeah, the surges are crazy.
I don't understand how it's working out.
If I'm being honest, I've mostly stopped paying attention to any of it. I just do what I'm told.
I mean,
Like, okay.
I pay attention to what I have to, but even bare minimum, you get to see the rises and falls.
Yeah. Oh God, I thought that was the spider. It's not. It's a different kind of bug.
At least it's not a spider.
Oh God.
That little sucker's been hiding out, though.
Everybody's been. I think the bugs are just trying to find some warmth in here.
I mean, it is lovely in here.
It is very nice. It's
And
very
it's-
balmy in here.
And
My
it's pissing rain outside.
hair that started out wet has dried, but I lost all the little vavoom in it because it's very humid in here. Got a haircut, guys, by the way.
It's lovely.
Told you yesterday I was going to show it off and then do the thing. That was fun. That was the coolest thing that's happened to me, this weekend, really. Yeah, we can call all the collaborators the Soapprentices. That would be cool. We live in Montana. Our governor isn't leaving signs and no lockdowns or mandates here. That's wild. I'm sorry. Put on a mask anyway, okay? Love you. Want to keep you alive.
Sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands when your government's not going to help you out.
That's a good question, Joyce. Were you prepared to make a loss in your first year of setting up? I think in general, the rule of thumb is for all new business ventures, plan on not making any money for the first 3 years.
It's 5 years now.
Is it 5 years now? So
Plan
yeah,
on
you
losing
should
money for 5 years.
you should plan on that. Good news is it looks great on taxes that you're losing money on your business, so it helps. Bad news is you might lose money. For me personally, we lost nothing. That the business started paying for itself immediately the second the website went live.
Yeah, you grew the business as the income of the business grew.
Exactly. And so that's the thing. Like I didn't go out and put $100,000 into the business. I think all in at the beginning of the business, it was like 10 grand, right? Because that's what we could afford. That's what I was willing to risk. And as again, the business immediately paid off that $10,000 and started supporting itself. And so as the money came in, I started scaling the business bigger and doing the things that I ultimately wanted to do, but couldn't do in the beginning stages. So keep that in mind too. Don't throw money at anything that you're not prepared to lose, just in general in life, as a nice general rule.
Yeah,
I've learned.
that 5 year timeline is just, like Small Business Administration sort of publications will tell you this, that it's based on starting with nothing and leasing a space and buying equipment and hiring staff and all of the overhead, taking on all the overhead right away, right out of the gate, is the 3 to 5 year thing where you're going to lose money.
Right.
Because you've incurred a massive amount of debt to start it up, and you have to pay that off before you're profitable. And so that's where that timeline comes from. But if you do like Mrs. Soap and Clay did and evolve the business, build it as it starts making money, then you don't lose anything at all. It really depends on how big you're wanting to start and why.
Right. Yeah, 100%. That is another way to start a business. If you just spend what you can and have a nice offering and a good product that sells itself, that will sell and like recoup those expenses, then continue to build. I don't think I would ever, we're sitting here, two people that are literally building our own house instead of hiring contractors and doing whatever, right? So we don't
spend money, or you cannot spend money.
You can do. Or if you have the skill set and the wherewithal, you can do, it yourself. But Horton's Art is in the chat saying, yay, websites. That was one thing that I could not do. Could it have been figured out? Yeah, totally. Like, we understand computers and sites and stuff like that to a point, and we know how to teach. We're very much self-taught in a lot of things. But I am not good at it. And it would have taken me wildly longer than a web developer to do any of it. And it would have been a huge pain, and I would have always put it off for something else that I wanted to do instead. And as a result, it never would have gotten done. Or if it did get done, it would have sucked. And so, yeah, no, go ahead and hire a web developer and get a real website going. And there are a lot of really, really good options for web developers out there that deliver really professional, beautiful websites.
And if you're going to spend money on anything,
like Horton's Art, hit them up. Continue.
If you're going to spend money on anything, the website is the best place to spend your money.
Yeah, totally, 100%. Yeah, that's the best investment that you can make in any business right now, because online is where it's at right now. You watch all of these other like big known brick and mortar retail businesses, established businesses closing their doors and switching to online. And even if you have a brick and mortar, you still need an online presence, and that website should not suck. And so that's probably the best thing that you can invest in right off the bat, is a good website, because it's going to separate you from the rest of the soap makers as well, right? Because how many soap makers are on Etsy and Shopify and everything else? So you're already putting yourself and standing out as a more professional company just by virtue of having a website versus selling on Etsy. That would be my opinion. No shade to anybody that's selling on Etsy. That's cool too. I buy all kinds of things from Etsy. I bought some really cool new shower steamer molds from Etsy. I'm looking forward to trying those ones because the other guy that I told you guys about a couple months ago, that thing broke real quick. I did not like it. Yes, exactly, Atomic Elf. Stick with the basics and things that save time and avoid the shinies. Avoid the trends. That's another... I need to do this. I need to do a 10 things I wish I had known before starting a soap business video, don't I?
Sounds like a great idea.
I think that'd be a good video to make.
Seems like a lot of questions surrounding that.
There are a lot of questions around that. Yes.
Curtis, I use an electric razor that has like an abrasive exfoliant bit to it, and then use a regular razor to shave after that, because electric razors don't get close enough for the exfoliation question.
Yeah, no, and you actually, for one of those reasons, it's because you actually only shave your head maybe once a week. And so by the time it's time for you to shave it, or by the time you get around to shaving it, you actually have so much hair that you do have to buzz it off. Because your hair grows very fast.
Too long for just using a regular razor.
Yeah.
Right out. There's like 3 steps to get it shaved down when I do it.
It's a lot. Like, it's
time
wild.
consuming. Yeah.
It is time consuming. Like, it's wild. I couldn't imagine shaving a head every single day. Like, I look at that and I'm like, oh my God. No. No. I thought shaving my legs was bad.
That's why I do it once a week.
Lush just closed all social media accounts? What? What does that mean? Whoa.
What sort
Are they rebranding, do you think? Maybe they're rebranding. They just closed all social media accounts on Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, Black Friday. Like, they literally, they just in the height of the selling season.
What sort of controversy have they found themselves in?
I don't know. That's freaking me out.
That's crazy.
Wow.
After we're sitting here talking about how it's the most important thing you can do.
Oh, God.
But
I'm
something
actually
else-
worried for their company now.
Something else you just mentioned, like even the big box stores like Best Buy and whatever, they've been trying to drive traffic online for the last 10 years.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Everybody's been wanting to shift their focus to an online platform. And COVID, I think, has shown all these businesses that you freaking can. So pay attention to the online. I'm freaking out about the Lush thing. 10 things you wish you had known be great, but make it 100 things. Maybe we'll do.
It could be.
Be a long video.
That could be a 10-part series.
Could be a 10-part series. Just drag it out for 10 videos.
10 videos of 10 things I wish I knew.
Some things you have to break up. I actually have a video coming out in a couple weeks that I've already made the soaps for because I need to cure and stuff. And it ended up being a 4-part series, but you guys are going to love this. It is science and experimentation and playing with never before used products ever. And it's going to be fun. And Mr. Soap and Clay actually had to assist. And so did the new Soapprentice because it was wild.
Overwhelming evidence we are being put at risk when using social media. What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
Negative comments.
Put at risk how? Like their shit's been hacked?
I don't.
Hey, Mr. Webman, look that up and weigh in. It says be somewhere else. Oh, so they're taking a stand saying get off social media. Okay. I mean, I get it. Like, I do get it. I have a Twitter account, but I have learned that like the worst thing that you can do for yourself as like a YouTube content creator or just like a human in general is be on Twitter. It's bad for the soul, it's bad for the brain, and it's bad for your freaking brand because you're going to pop off in something and the Twitter will remember it forever. And so it's best just to not say anything. Just don't be on there. Don't interact. It doesn't matter. Let people have their idiot opinions over there and just be done. And for Facebook, again, I only use Facebook for the business and also to shitpost to my family during the political season.
Yeah.
That's it.
Tweets are rapidly becoming the most, used submission for court evidence.
Yeah. Tweets are, those things stay forever. So
Don't
it might
say things
seem
you
like...
don't want submitted into evidence later.
Exactly. You should just stay away from Twitter. It's the best thing that you can do for your business is just be off Twitter. Just don't. We're logging off until social media is safe for all.
It's a publicity stunt.
It is a publicity
This is
stunt,
some
but
marketing bullshit.
But what is this safe for all? What's happening? It's interesting. Quench on my collab list. I don't know who Quench is, but I'll look them up. That'll be cool. When you first started, was soap your only focus and then your other products came later? Melody, that's a good question. For me, I built the entire company with the entire product offering that I wanted at the time. So that was soaps and bath bombs and sugar scrubs and what else did I have in the beginning?
I think you threw in lotion pretty early.
Could have done lotion pretty early.
Sugar scrubs are one of the very first things.
Yeah. Sugar scrubs have been around forever. The only things that still exist in my line today that existed back then are the Tyler Durden and the Am I Bright, the Hello Gorgeous. Those are all soaps, the whipped sugar soap scrubs. I basically abandoned the solid sugar soap scrubs pretty early on.
Yeah, I've not
just
seen
because
them around.
packaging was such a pain in the ass.
With the jars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was complicated.
The shave croaks, those started immediately. So I had a men's line, I had a female line. So I had like a men's skincare line, so shaving and beard care right from the beginning. I had a women's face oil line, skin care line right from the beginning. And the soaps, the kids' bombs, the bath bombs, did not start bubble bars and stuff like that until very, very much later. But yeah, no, I built out my entire product offering, what I wanted to sell, to have completely available on the website the day it launched. I didn't evolve into anything else. Well, I mean, I did evolve into other things, but I knew really what I wanted the focus of my business to be. And honestly, the only reason that I put bath bombs into the line at all is because bath bombs sell really well. And it's one of those single-use products, so people buy 50 at a time, and they come back a month later for 50 more. So y'all be taking a lot of baths.
That's a lot of baths.
That's a lot of baths. I'm gonna take some bath bombs to Napa. We have a bathtub in our suite.
We do, yeah.
Yes, we do. I'm very excited. I am looking forward to a break. Regular candles, Dia. Am I saying that right? Because also it's DEA. Like,
Could be Daya.
could be Dea. Dea. Sorry. Candles. Interestingly, my insurance policy does not cover candles. And if you are a soap maker that's going through the Handcrafted Soap Guild, the Handcrafted Guild for your insurance, which I do not do. I have a huge policy that is not through the Soap Guild or the Handcrafters Guild or whatever. You might want to double check before you think about it, because for whatever reason, they don't like to insure soap and candles. And with the policy that I have, I talked to my guy, my agent, and he said in order to add candles to my lineup, it would be an extra like $300 a month for the policy. And I'm like, well, I'm already paying a lot, so I don't want to. And I have made candles though. Candle making is fun. Weirdly, lotion candles still counted as a cosmetic. So I thought that it was the Bernie part, like the burning, not Bernie Sanders.
Feel the burn.
Feel it burn.
Don't feel the burn.
I've
Not
used
this
that
burn.
joke before. I know you guys know that. But yeah, so I can't actually sell candles without changing my insurance premiums. And I don't want to, because it's not a lot of fun for me. It's not as fun for me pouring candles as it is making soap. And I don't know why it is that we have to choose between the two of them. Dea. I'm terrible. I'm
They
sorry. Dea.
Daya.
So yes, what are all there? Subscribe and enjoy in the last few weeks. Love your videos. Yeah, they're all there. Totally. Just go to, Joyce, I have a playlist set up on my channel that says year one. And so you can click that playlist and you'll have all 366 of those videos. I think in order from day 1 to day 366. I think that's how I put them in the playlist, but I might not have done. You might have to watch it backwards if you want like the story that comes along with it. I don't know if you want that. I don't know that my story's interesting.
Just put it on shuffle.
Just shuffle it.
Let the story make itself.
That's cool and random too.
You don't need to miss Bernie. He's still around. He's a senator.
Yeah, he's still around. We like that guy. He's cool. I don't know if it gave me an advantage over other soapers. I know that it gave my customer base more options. And so I guess that's good. I don't know. I will say though that I think having the men's skincare, the men's and women's skincare line from the very beginning definitely helped. I think that definitely was something that was like sort of a cut above what soapers were doing at that time. Because at that time, which was several years ago, you had soapers that sometimes dabbled in bath bombs, and then you had like almost homeopathic type companies that were doing like the face oils and stuff like that. And then you had like the Dollar Beard Club that was doing beard oils. There actually weren't a lot of companies that were even giving any amount of time to this, you know? And so that was actually one of my first taglines in my marketing and stuff. And I have big ass signs, like painted wood signs that still exist from back when everything first launched as my product offerings in the brick and mortar. It's a dude, it's actually him on the thing, and it says because men have faces too. And I think that actually helped me out a lot and set me apart from other soap makers. But other than that, I don't know. If you give your customers too many options, they're ultimately just going to bounce. And so at some point in my business, the product offerings got to be so big on the website. I mean, I had hundreds and hundreds of unique products, so big within the store that my customers, again, were overwhelmed. And if you're dealing with an overly large website, eventually the person is just going to bounce and find something that's easier. Like, okay, I have 4 options. 4 options is better than 140. Hi. What are you doing? Thank you so much for letting me finish talking. You're such a polite kid.
What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What you doing?
Nothing.
So the one comment about not wanting to have a men's or a women's line, because basically people identify as all sorts of different things. Having the men's line specifically speaks to men who won't buy things in this industry because they think it's girly or feminine, and they're identifying strictly as a man. And so you identify products for them specifically that will bring them in where you would possibly lose that client base otherwise. And for those that don't identify strictly one way or the other, I identify in all sorts of ways, they get to pick which line, or from both lines, mix and match what suits their fancy. So I don't really think you're isolating anyone by marketing in that way. And you could be losing customer base by not having it.
Yeah, it's an interesting perspective. I like your thoughts on that for sure. I don't agree. I was actually just looking to see what comment was there. I feel like in this time, in this day and age, in 2021, you're not reading the room to really have a men's line and a women's line anymore. I personally, and I think my business, this is why for the new launch of the website, we don't have that anymore. There is no for the guys. There is no hey girl. It's just, it was cute and fun and on brand a bajillion years ago when we started the line, but now it just makes more sense to have soaps, to have skincare, and then people can pick through the thing, because a dude with a beard knows that he needs beard oil. And so if it's just in a skincare line, then it's just in a skincare line. But I appreciate your thoughts about it. Like I do. I appreciate your perspective on that. And that's definitely something to consider. I have been considering this for a while. And this is part of this has been a part with the new web development in the last 6 months, the new build out, that Mr. Webman has been fully aware that we're not doing the categories like that anymore. So definitely have to be inclusive of everybody. What's up, babes?
Nothing.
Did you have something to say?
Do you have COVID? Do you have COVID?
No.
All right.
You certain?
Yeah.
Are you
Okay,
infecting
good.
us?
Yeah.
You're gonna make me take COVID to work?
No, I don't have COVID.
Good. What you doing, baby cakes? Hey, can you do me a favor? Can
Yeah.
you go in and ask Scout what she wants for dinner? We're gonna have to start figuring out dinner soon.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. I love you, babes. But yeah, there's definitely, Horton's Art just came in and said it's all based on the product and the usage. Yeah, we are changing the way that you search and the way that we do everything on the site because of specifically that. We don't want to continue, I don't know, being part of the problem without realizing that we're being part of the problem. So whatever. It's a thing. You mean add more bees? Wow. Okay, that must be a comment. Somebody
things-
else is in a conversation
there
here,
are
and I love
things
that.
going on. Yeah,
I love
I
that. Good.
missed it.
That's amazing. Um. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing. This is what I'm talking about. Don't eat the soap. This is where it's not something that was ever done maliciously or with ill intent, but once it's pointed out to you, you can't fucking unsee it, you know? And so you have to pay attention to it. And you have to be inclusive because shit, that sucks to not be included and to feel actively excluded. And that I feel is what you're probably doing. It's like Maya Angelou says, when we know better, we do better, right? And then so you do better. It's all the things. I'm vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. Yeah. My kiddos are not scheduled for their vaccination yet. We have, well, they're scheduled, but they don't get it until, like December 6th or something. So it'll be fun.
We're nearly there.
Yeah, it'll be cool. Looking forward to getting that done, and maybe we can all go back to normal.
Well, if it's anything like us, they're going to be laid up sick for the next day after they get it.
Neither one of us, well, you were sick, but you got the Johnson & Johnson, so you make a lot of bad decisions in life.
I'll stand by that decision.
But for the first one, I think Mr. Webman and I got him on the same day, and neither one of us felt sick for the first vaccine. And I think he got Moderna and I got Pfizer, or maybe the other way around. We didn't feel sick that day, but we also milked it because it was like, yeah, I'm not sick, but I could be. So I'm just going to spend the day in bed. And that's what I did. I just hung out in bed and watched video games, even though I wasn't sick. Second one I did get sick for, though.
Yeah, but if you have an opportunity to stay in bed and play video games, why not?
Yeah, totally. 100%. Yeah, I mean, that's with the old Soprentice Amarantz, she had wicked allergies. And during the beginning of the whole COVID thing, she was in a store and like she started coughing because it's March and things get allergy weird up here all of the time, really. I don't understand. But she started coughing and like the entire aisle just started backing away from her. She's like, it's allergies. It's not always COVID. So, yeah.
Right now, it's always COVID.
Oh, yeah, totally. Anytime the kids have been sick throughout this entire thing, the first thing we do is go get them a COVID test. God.
Kids and common codes. They'll never be allowed again.
Nope. Nope. Oh, so what do you guys think? Sounds like we're going to do a 10 things I wish I had known before starting a soap business. Sounds like you guys are into the idea of collabs.
That works out.
Sounds like, what other questions do you have? Detergent deep dive. Yeah, we can do that for sure. I think someone asked a question earlier about like one-on-one formulations. Yeah, shoot me a message. I mean, there's no guarantee that I'm going to like get it and or respond to it, but I think there's a lot of people in the chat right now that can attest. If I see it, I respond to it. And I have helped loads and loads of people formulate recipes and they send stuff and they do the things. I don't always see the messages.
That's not a personal snub. She's
It's
going
not.
through thousands of messages a day.
It's
I
a
see
lot.
the list of messages yet unread
Yeah,
on a
it's
daily
bad.
basis, and it's insane.
Oh, did you make my thing go away down here?
What
Oh,
happened?
we disconnected the mail. Remember when you actually set up this
Oh.
computer with my mail?
Yeah.
And there were 12,000 unread messages? And I'm like, what are you doing to me? Why are you going to make me think about that during stream?
No, it's fixed, but don't click it
I'm
again.
not going to click it again. Yeah, this laptop is literally just for streams for the live. So I had just having this like 12,000 unread looming. Oh no, this computer is not supposed to be hooked up to anything else. It's terrifying. Well, yeah, Mr. Webman's awesome, but I pay him too. So he's a relative, but also he gets paid for his time and his work because he does excellent time and work. And it's nice that he's a relative because he puts up with my inability to get things to him when he needs them. And he doesn't get mad at me.
He puts up with lapsing deadlines.
So that's nice for sure. Any deep dives. I am glad that you guys like the deep dives. I love the deep dives. I often get into, just weird things in my head. And it's like, why is cocoa butter? It's the next deep dive is cocoa butter. That's why I'm, whatever. And I just go down the rabbit hole until I feel like I've been, that all of my curiosity has been fulfilled and, whatever. And then I just want to share it with someone. And I can't share it with him. I mean, I do, and he's good about it, but he doesn't care. You guys care.
I enjoy the deep dive videos as well. But
That's wild. That's cool, really?
There's
Cool.
you put out a 45-minute long video, and there's days of research
Yeah.
before it gets there. So I'm very well educated in the subject by the time the video comes out.
You
But
learn all kinds of cool new stuff that you
it's
didn't know
fun to
you
see it
wanted.
all put together and
That's
edited and making sense.
Yeah, that's totally like me and watching like the fall of or the evolution of like YouTube influencer, videos. Like
Right.
people talking about like Tana Mojo and David Dobrik, and I'm like, who the fuck are these people? I don't care about you. And I don't care about the content, but like the person itself, but I find the person that's presenting it very interesting in their, whatever. And so by the end of it, it's like, oh, cool. Now I know everything there is to know about David Dobrik and why he's a trash human being. I didn't know that I needed to know that, but I'm grateful that now I do.
But the thing is, like, whoever that is, David Dobrik, they're just content on the daily whenever they were doing their thing. Probably you would have had no interest at all in.
Yeah,
But now you're watching a thing about them because there's a story.
exactly.
It's got
And
its
so somebody,
rises and falls, and
right, exactly.
there's some meat to it.
And sometimes you have to do all of the, extra stuff, like, because they start mentioning other people. And it's like, oh, yeah, so like Trisha Paytas. And I'm like, well, who the hell is Trisha Paytas? And then you have to go down that rabbit hole. And at the end of the day, am I a better person knowing this stuff? No, I'm not for those things.
I
But
know so many names of YouTubers
still
that I
had
never
a
needed
fun
to know.
time. That was fun. But the Don't Eat the Soaps that I super loved, all the history lessons with the sister soaps, I am super glad that you liked those because I want to start doing some of those again in January. I really, 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 really do. Like, I'll still make soaps and do whatever, but I want to talk history while doing so. And I kind of had a fun idea that maybe we could make it like a guessing game, right? And give you the story without giving you names and specifics, right? Like, well, specifics, but not names. And then at the end of it, you have to guess who I'm talking about. Like, so there was this lady and she was really, really wealthy. She came from a really wealthy family. She's very educated. She ended up with 12 kids. Like those things, like tell the details of the life without actually telling the name. I think it'd be fun sometimes. It's Queen Victoria, by the way.
I
That's
think
what that
it'd be
one was.
enjoyable.
But
Do they know your history with literature and history?
I don't actually know that we've talked a whole lot
Your
about
background.
my background. Yeah, outside of what pertains to soap. But yeah, no.
She's very well qualified to talk about these things.
I wanted to be a full-time college student was the thing. Like that was my whole goal in life. And so read a lot of books, done a
But
lot of school.
Not the kind of person who stays a freshman forever, but just got multiple degrees.
Right. Exactly.
Because you can be a full-time college student, meaning you just never do anything.
I know. There was that guy. You might have even known him. Did you know him? What was that guy's name?
I knew of him.
Billy or something?
He was still there, yeah.
Oh, he was, yeah. And
Yeah.
he was there throughout like my entire childhood, I swear to
Yeah,
God.
he was a career college student.
Yeah,
I
like
think-
that was literally, he was friends with my dad. It was freaking
I
weird.
think he was in his early 30s when I graduated.
Yeah,
And
I
he
think
was
he's still
like
there.
A sophomore, junior.
I would not be surprised if he was
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah, that was
Still in school.
That's a movie character right there. But
He
it was real
was
life.
a character. That was
Yeah.
completely crazy. But yeah, so I'm glad that you guys like the deep dives. We're gonna do more of those. Sounds like we have some fun times for some more content for that sort of. Yeah, the detergent bar is gonna be a good one. I'm not even looking at the comments anymore. I'm trying to think back on what the comments were. And
Comments on detergent bar.
yeah, well, because we were talking about detergent bars earlier.
Yeah.
Billy Chapman. Thank you, Mr. Webman. Billy Chapman. My God. Our whole life, right? Our whole life. Professional college student. It was insane. But yeah, so that would be cool. I'm glad that you guys like the idea of doing like history stuff too, because I like it. I think it's fun. And The new Soapprentice, somebody had asked more about the Soapprentice earlier. The new Soapprentice is great. She's a lot. Like she really likes testing herself and timing herself and always wants like the critique of the things. Like, okay, did I do better today? And I'm like, well, you did freaking awesome yesterday. What do you want me to say to you? Like, do you want me to be mean to you? And I'm like, and so I'm trying to learn like how her style is and how she interacts with like the world. And so when she's asking this, she's looking for like the positive, the actual constructive criticism, right? And so I'm like, yeah, I mean, you made these exact same bath bombs yesterday, and you've been timing yourself. So how long? Because I didn't ask her to time herself. She just likes doing it. And I'm like, so how long did it take you to make these bath bombs yesterday versus today? And so she tells me, and I was like, well, then you're improving with that. That's great. Your time is getting better, and your bath bombs are getting better. Like, and so it's been interesting. But one thing that we really, really do have a lot in common is our love of Grey's Anatomy. And I realized that I've never done Grey's Anatomy soaps. And so the Soapprentice in January, we will be starting a theme for Grey's Anatomy. And she is going to design the soaps, and I'm going to make the soaps because she's not there yet. She gets to be my Boki, right? She gets to be my operating assistant or whatever during the soaps, but we're not ready to just make soaps yet. So she's going to design them, and I'm going to try to recreate someone else's design, which I think will be fun. And we get to go down the Grey's Anatomy rabbit hole, which will be cool because I can't believe I haven't done that.
Yeah, when you said that a couple of days ago, it was shocking. I mean, obviously, it's true. You've never done it, but it's just shocking that never came up.
Yeah,
Grey's Anatomy has slipped through the cracks all these years.
Yeah, it was completely wild.
While it's
I cannot believe it
on in the background.
Yeah, totally. I cannot believe that we've never done Grey's Anatomy. I think it's time to do more Taylor Swift videos, though. Like 2 days ago, that video was just about Taylor Swift. Could have just poured a Taylor Swift oil soap and made it fine.
That's the question you should be asking. Is everyone okay with these soap videos pouring soap while talking about something that has nothing at all to do with soap? Like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Or the history lessons.
Or the history lessons.
It's just this soap making going on in the background, essentially.
Yeah. Tim, what happened to the old one? She just moved on. She's doing her thing. This is kind of the nature of the Soapprentice thing. She actually, you guys go do this right now. Well, don't do it right now and just bounce off my stream. But we're about to go. And so I just found this out a couple days ago. So let me look it up. I'm sorry, this is rude. I need to look something up though, okay? For you guys, for your information, because it's kind of a hard one to get to. She just started her own YouTube channel. And so you guys should go, and she does art stuff. And so you need to go be a part of that. And I wonder if this works. I wonder if I do this. Is that backwards for you guys? It fucking is.
Yeah.
Are we backwards again?
No, we're not, but that is. That's as it should be, though, because you flip the phone.
Oh, we flipped the phone, right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because last time we were backwards the whole time. So go to georgiamay.art, and I'm actually going to pin this. I'm going to copy this and just put it right in the description of this video. She has a new soap or a new channel for her art, and she is making paintings and stuff, and they're beautiful and actually really well edited. They're cute little short videos, cool edits. Like one started out with like a frog and some rain and stuff. It was very cool. So go check out her new soap channel. She's not making soap.
She's channel that is art. Not soap.
It's an art channel, but she's a Soapprentice. It's all very confusing. But yeah, go check out Georgia May Art and tell her I sent you and send her some love. She would certainly love to have some new followers over there supporting her artistic endeavors. So yes, that's what's going on. That's like the new update with the old Soapprentice, and this is the new Soapprentice, which will probably just be called the Soapprentice.
But the word backwards is popular right now.
Is that backwards? Backwards. Damn it. It's backwards. At least we're not, though. But, like, when I was showing something last time and I held something up, someone was like, can't read it, it's backwards. And it was just like it wasn't a phone, right? And that was when we realized that we were flipped on the screen.
Yeah.
Like,
But now
don't know why it did
we're
it.
not flipped on the screen, but that's still flipped. That was still backwards. I think when you held your phone up.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be backwards. Our settings are wrong. I'm sorry, guys. This was not how we were supposed to do any of this. But yeah, so go check out The Soapprentice. And yeah, people say a lot of weird things about legs and soaps on faces and all kinds of things, which I guess is that's a whole nother topic in and of itself. Talking about the pH level and whatnot of your face versus your legs versus, your nether region bits and all of that. It's a thing. I mean, we've talked about pH quite a bit on the channel. I think I did like 3 or 4 videos on that in year 1, but it might be time for a refresher to talk about.
It probably is. That's a big deal.
Soaps and usage now, because the common term for soap, wasn't what we know it as really today, and also not what the FDA even categorizes it at. When people say like soap, they really do think of like the detergent bars like Ivory and all of that, right? That those are Syndet bars. Those are detergent bars. They're not even called soap. Ivory might be, but most of them don't even say soap on the labels, which we all know because we're soapers. But that's what I think these people are thinking about when they're like, oh, I don't use soap on my face or my legs. Well, no, I wouldn't do that either. That's drying as shit. It's not a good look.
Yeah, but what you're actually avoiding is not soap. What you should be using is soap.
Camera view on social media shows everything reversed. This is my left hand.
That's accurate. That's correct.
Mr. Soap and Clay is sitting to the left of me. Is that right? Correct? Is that correct?
That's correct. I am to your left.
Yes.
That's also my left hand.
It is. pH is in equilibrium on the arms and legs. Yes. Not necessarily on the face and your nether regions. Or your head, really, to that.
Yeah, your head can be different.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, so before we head out tonight, tomorrow is going to be a very cool video in that I am going to be doing some lather tests and reviewing some soaps that are not my own. So I'm really looking forward to that because I get to play with the lather of 3 companies that have either sent stuff to me in the past little bit or I've bought from. And we're going to do the thing. Just 3 of the ones that I've picked up recently. So it'll be a good time. He is to my right. Oh, I'm irritated. So our camera really is, there's a weird setting going on. That is actually, still a weird setting going on.
Are people still seeing it flipped?
Yeah, they said that you're to the right of me.
Yes, that's the problem we had last time.
Yeah.
But it all shows up correctly here.
Yeah, it's very weird and annoying. Looks like you're using the right hand. Yeah. That's very strange, because if you look at it here, I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's very, very confusing and all the things.
We're going to have to watch this back.
Yes.
Skip to that section, I guess.
My God. Yeah. So, yes, we are going to be doing some reviews of other soapers tomorrow, which will be a ton of fun. And on that note, it's actually probably time for us to head out because we got to go get the kidlets food and we got to put up that final Christmas tree.
They would like all of that.
So the elves can come play. So.
Mischievous little bastards.
Yeah, they really are. See, he's on the left side.
That's how it should be.
I don't know what's happening now. What fresh hell are we dealing with?
It's going to take some research.
Do we show up differently and other people? Here's another thing, though, with all of that. You know how YouTube removed the dislike button and that was supposed to happen, like, on the beginning of November? I still see dislikes on all videos. Like, obviously, as a creator, I see them on all of mine, regardless, but I see them on everybody's. Mr. Soap and Clay was pulling up a video yesterday, and his dislike button is gone. Like, I mean, you can use it, but there's no count underneath it.
Right.
But that's all still present for me.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's very, very weird.
Because that was supposed to go away for everyone.
Which is wild. So I don't understand that with the whole YouTube button thing and why I still have a dislike button. So people might genuinely just be getting different versions of what this is from, because I'm getting a different version of what YouTube is right now, which is weird.
So someone's in a beta group being tested.
Maybe.
But
yeah.
why would they flip your negative? Why would they?
I have no idea.
I don't. Whatever.
We're going to have to figure out the camera settings. That's next up on the list. Yeah, the dislike is still there for Emerance. Okay. It's not there for Jake, for Mr. Soap and Clay anymore. Oh, you know his name now. Oh no, I did that.
But is there a count for how many people have disliked it? Is the thing. Because I have the dislike button, but there's no total dislikes. You can't see the number of people that have clicked the button.
Mr. Webman thinks they're rolling it out slowly. That makes sense. Very strange. See, her dislike count, Cauldron Hills Craftworks, dislike count is gone. It's wild. Yes. But yes, we are going to head out. I really do appreciate you guys joining me for today, for Small Business Saturday. I appreciate you guys being a part of everything every day, but the last 10 days of thanks, obviously this is something that I do every year for my company, to thank the Sudsers, to thank, you know, the peoples that make this all possible. And thank you. That's cool. And I'm glad you were a part of this whole thing. And I thought the best way to finish that all off was with you guys for Small Business Saturday to kick off, you know, the selling season. Because Thanksgiving is over. F that thing. We're not thankful for anything anymore. Just kidding.
Now it's time to Black Friday.
Now it's time to be consumers.
Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. It's just time to buy things and
Yes.
run people over.
Yeah. Do that. Go be crazy. Don't do that. Drink some water. Love your fellow humans. Everything's going to be awesome. But yes, thank you guys so much for joining us for another round of 365 Days of Soap. We are out of here for today, but I will see you guys all again tomorrow for another round of not my soapy fun. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, goodness. Now I have to click both buttons because we're really close.
It's because we're flipped.
Like 2 buttons. Like 2 buttons. Bye.
Oh, you've done it.
I did the button.
Yay.